just talking shit just to try and get a fight happening?
No, I think too. Yes and no. I mean, listen, both of them are great at marketing. So what Jake's saying is, Jake's punching power is not great. He's never been a knockout artist.
Yeah.
But compared to Ben Askren or
The guy Nate Nate Robinson.
Nate Robinson, like some of these guys that he fought.
Come on.
He punches harder than them. But to his point, Nate's a volume puncher. He's not a one-shot type of dude. That's what he's saying in a very derogatory way. That's all it is.
I will say,
Him
though,
and Theo laughing are hilarious.
in MMA, Nate takes his lunch.
I don't know.
Because Jake is not Logan, where he's not like, I mean, he could wrestle, but he's not like a great wrestler. And he's
Compared
not.
to Nate wrestling, like Nate has zero wrestling. He has just jiu-jitsu takedown, so trips, stuff like that. So a good wrestler can usually negate that stuff.
But I watched Logan get tapped by Izzy, and out of the two, I'd say that Logan is the better grappler of the two brothers.
Probably. It's just whenever you make these predictions, though, it's like, let's see, because if you watch Nate versus Jorge or Nate versus Jake in just boxing, he's definitely, on the wrong side of 40.
Sure.
So it's like you can tell he's getting a little older, a little slower. So how's that look in MMA? And Jake's not old. So I don't know. I would love to see that fight in MMA.
Yeah, as much as people hate.
I would hope Nate wins. I would hope. That's his thing. I would
That's embarrassing.
UFC fraternity, I'd hope he beats the kid that's never fought MMA. That would suck. And also for Jake Paul, like the kahunas on this fucking, the balls on this fucking kid. To go, I've never fought MMA. I'll fight Nate Diaz. You're like, what? Like, that's not an easy day in the office.
People could talk all the shit about Jake as they want, but when it comes to people who know how to sell a fight and make money, he knows better than anybody. Because he's like, okay, if I'm going to go into UFC or into MMA and fight somebody, why not someone that I've already proven I could knock out?
There's that. And then also, even though he didn't knock him out, but also with Anthony Joshua, it's like, what the fuck? He's like, I'm going to do boxing, but I want to fight the big boys to make all the money. You're like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
And you could hate on it all you want. I think he's smart in that sense where he's like, all right, if I'm going to get into this, I'm going to make all the money.
Agree. And I think he knows this isn't like a 10, 15-year career.
No.
I think he's like, I'm going to make all the money possible, get my name as big as it can possibly be, and then sell this energy drink or all this other shit.
Yeah. He's smart.
Yeah.
He's smart, and he actually backed it up, though. He actually trained like crazy. He's good. He's actually
puts the work in.
Yeah. All right, here's there's so many funny parts of this.
My mom's life, rest in peace. Striker down God. Nate Diaz is the lightest and worst puncher I've ever fought. I never say the word. I think it's like super offensive. I would never say it. When you see someone that's retarded, like it's just hard to like comprehend what they're saying. If he beats Perry, I want Nate in MMA. I think it's gonna happen though.
You think he could beat Perry?
Yeah.
They're just such both unique guys.
What's the program you have with the charity?
Parents of autistic children giving them like a day off.
That's why this fight is awesome, is like their parents are both gonna get hella days off.
So funny. They're both laughing.
I mean, I don't see it, but
Dude, if it's
I think
collecting
they-
money, I'm in.
Smart.
I think they got the toughest fucking autism that there exists.
Yeah.
I wish I had that touch gloves kiss them. You know, that's what I want.
If they were starting a company, would you invest in it?
Come on, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's a crazy thing to ask somebody and during the daytime.
I'm pretty sure it's like 6.
If it were like a dog catching business, fuck yeah, bro. If it's like,
bro.
doing taxes and shit, nah. If it's fucking getting your money back from somebody down the street business, then take my money, fellas. You got it. I'm in, dude. There's a female fighter.
It's just hilarious.
So fucking funny.
I mean, Jake is king at selling a fight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could see it happen, too. I bet. And Nate's been talking about taking a fight with him, but MMA would be great. I don't see him box again. I'm all set on that. That's not going to sell any tickets. But MMA, all right.
No, but even dude, that gets even more eyes wanting to watch the Mike Perry versus Nate.
which is he benefits from.
He's smart. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
Because even if you weren't someone who was invested in it, now you're invested. Like, ooh, I wonder if he wins, do I get to see the?
Yep.
You know.
Now, does Nate still want to fight
What?
Jake if let's say he gets beat up bad by Mike Perry? What's that do to it? You know.
I think then now he has to fight Jake Paul.
I still want to see it though. I still want to see it. What was that, Chin?
Which one? This John Hooker?
No, you just clicking through. It was Ronda.
Yeah, it was Ronda. But there's some old ones and then some newer ones on this. But this is some statement she's made.
No, this is super old, Bubba.
Yeah, but I mean that's what it says. Some old ones, some new ones. So and there's this one here. So Ronda's talking about the rivalry between her and Gina Carano.
There's no rivalry, but she's saying the rivalry of them versus Paramount, not her and Gina.
Paramount just barely came out though, so they're talking about her and Gina, but then she's gonna say
No, she's saying it's layered because it's UFC versus Netflix. That's why she's saying it's layered. There's no her and Gina have no hit.
Brendan Schaub is still heated. Nate Diaz smashed him on Theo Von's podcast. He brought up the volume punch thing again. And every time Nate comes up, Bappa just keeps doing this great guy, never met him type of thing where, good. I don't know. Maybe he might get his ass kicked. Like, he's doing that little aside thing. I don't know. I don't think so. It's such a Bappa passive aggressive thing to do. And it's like, Schaub, just go off on the fucking guy if you don't like him. And he did smash you on Theo Von. And just go off on him. I know you did last time and you kind of just embarrassed yourself. But you did bring up the volume punch thing and you said it again. So you thought that was a good line. But, dude, if you're going to go off on a guy, just go off on a guy. I don't like passive-aggressive Bappa. Tell Nate he stinks or whatever you want to tell him. But come on, you really think? I love Jake Paul. But you really think Jake Paul would beat Nate Diaz in MMA? I don't even think Jake Paul has trained for MMA, just boxing. Like, you just get taken down in the first 2 seconds and lose. Because it would be his first match. I'm not saying he couldn't. Obviously, he would train for it and stuff, but he wouldn't be ultimately prepared for it. I remember Brock Lesnar's first, UFC fight, he lost. Because the guy just took him down and did, some leg thing to him. And I remember Brock probably thinking, oh, crap. And then he ended up winning the championship, but because his first MMA fight, he wasn't used to it. So that's just what would happen, but I'm just hilarious how mad Schaub still is at Nate Diaz. Because Nate smashed him on Theo Von's podcast. And Schaub even yelled at Theo, by the way, fake Landau stinks. Oh, Chin hates him so much. Chin is just like, why is this dude here? Plus. Why is he here not shutting up, making it go longer, making me have to edit more? Stop asking Schaub questions and making him talk longer. I want to go home. I'm in a storage unit. Why are they still in the storage unit? Weren't they supposed to move to a barn or something? By the way, I don't know if that's still the thing because they haven't said shit about it since. And they never actually 100% confirmed they got a new place either. They said they found a barn, but Chin did a little update on that saying he was still waiting for Brendan to sign all the stuff. So I don't even know if that actually happened. They might just be permanently set up in the storage unit. I don't know, but let me know your thoughts in the comments.